Let's see. Are we back up and running? Testing 1, 2, 3. Had some technical difficulties. Let me know if we live and direct. Just had a couple technical difficulties here. System overloaded, man. You guys in the chat overloaded the system. CP the artist said I switched to Metro PCS. Haha, funny. Funny guy. Let me know if we back up and running, man. Let me know if we back up and running. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello, inside.
Just let me know if we are back up and running. Hang on, let's see here. Okay, all right. Looks like we back. All right. So what I was saying is, number one, first person I'm looking into is Brandon Ingram, no doubt about it. Second person I'm looking into, again, not realistic. I'm looking at Joe Harris, man. The Nets, Joe Harris right now is making $8 million. A lot of people are speculating that he could fetch double that on the open market. Will the Nets be willing? I think the Nets would have to go over the salary cap to get him, to keep him at that market value. So, could he shake loose? I don't know. Could Joe Harris shake loose? Is the question. But that's another one I would look at, man. Is Joe Harris. We need a marksman. We need a sharpshooter on this team. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think he's shooting over 43% from the field, from three-point land. Plays defense. Does a lot more than just shoot threes. But I think the Nets are going to have to make a decision between Harris, Jared Allen. Eventually, they're going to have to make a decision on Dinwiddie. Not yet, but further down the road. And, they're going to go to KD and figure out whether or not he's happy with going with that team. And, going with that team going forward. They're going to have to figure that out with KD, man. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. But all speculation, obviously, at this point in time. Let me get back to the phones. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Zay from Maryland. Zay, how you feeling, man?
Good. How you feeling?
Good, bro. What's going on?
It's good. It's good. My opinions on the trade. That people are looking at it as if it's like a quick fix option that the Knicks are trying to go after, and they aren't looking at the long term thing. People keep saying, "Oh, youth movement. We need to prioritize the youth," as if let's all 15 people be under 25, 24. And let's push them out there and they'll let them figure it out. That's not how we build some type of system, any type of culture. You got to have the right vets in there to kind of mold it. Half of the issue that we have is because our young guys aren't competitive. They still hang out, play Fortnite, do whatever they want during the off season, and they're not focused on getting better as basketball players to be competitive. So someone like a CP3 in the locker room, I think it'll do a lot better. And I can guarantee you OKC wouldn't look the way they would look now if CP3 wasn't in that locker room with
no chance.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So CP3, 2 years, we have a bunch of money. 2 years dealing with CP3, paying whatever money to CP3, and having the young guys that we have now find a way to retain the young guys. I don't think that's a bad thing, especially if he can help get our point guard situation squared away for after that 2 years.
Yeah.
It's not looking at it as CP3 is going to take it first.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be the worst idea. You're still going to get your point guard in the draft. And yeah, the money's a lot, don't get me wrong. But I mean, if you're looking at free agency in that regard, I'm not sure what are the good options out there that can really help this team. But that you're gonna need the money for over the next 2 years.
Exactly, and I feel like on the Melo situation as well. I feel like bringing Melo back to really solidify and kind of close out the whole situation with him looks better for the optics. It's not necessarily to bring him in for us to instantly start winning again. It better for the optics of the way we sent them out originally, and it's going to help the free agents and the players in the league to recognize, okay, well, the Knicks are actually doing good by players, but we're not going to get any players if players feel like if they come here, all we're going to do is try to force them to get us to the playoffs. If it doesn't happen, we're getting rid of them. Mm-hmm. No players are going to want to come to a system where, you know, it's so hot and cold. 1 minute we love them, next minute we want to get rid of them. So, you know, you got to see some type of consistency with doing right by the players, not necessarily doing right by the office.
Okay. So on the, the Melo thing, I'd be more against the Melo thing than the CP3 thing, to be honest. Even at the money, I don't think. I see Melo's fitting a nice role with the Blazers right now. He's filling his role nicely. He's being a model citizen with them. He was the guy here. You know, this was Melo's team. This was Melo's city for 7 years. Can he come here and really take a back seat to some of the younger guys and say, okay, no, this is your domain? I don't think so. I don't see Melo being able to do that. You know what I mean? I just don't see that happening. So Melo, I'd be a little bit more leery. I would be a little bit more leery for Melo. Jay Boogie says he's against it. Jay Boogie, how you feeling, man? Talk to me, bro. How you feeling?
What's good with the industry of the Knicks fan base, man? I'm against that right now. Only, as you said, Randall can be in it. Think about CP3 is, see, when you play, when you're on the basketball court, especially when you're a point guard and you're a veteran, you got two different skills. One's a teacher and one's a shower. The shower is an on-hand shower. That's why CP is so good, because he's an on-hand shower. Remember, he got robbed for the MVP in New Orleans.